Hi folks, Bill McManus back again with the Making of a Millionaire. I promised you an update on my third coaching session that I had with Emmanuel, which I had earlier this week, so I just wanted to touch base and fill you in on some of the things that we went over. First thing he did was answer some questions that I had. I had some questions on a lot on market timing, whether he holds trades after Friday market close or whether he closes them out beforehand, and whether he jumps into trades when the market's open again on Sunday, or if he waits for things to stabilize or any kind of market jumps and waits until Monday or not. He basically lets his trades run through the weekend. He does take trades on Sunday night, so really no limitations on when to take trades except watching those news times, because you can have news spikes. So I'm actually going to do a little video about that on watching news. First thing we did, go over my questions, and then he started looking at my trading log. Now, he had given me a template for like a master trading log. It was kind of like a spreadsheet where you capture your trades, where you enter, your projected take profit, where your stop losses are, things of that nature. So I took that and I kind of used a similar version to that. But one thing is I'm actually capturing the screenshots also at the time of the trade. So then if I have a losing trade or a winning trade that I want to go back and revisit, I can go back to the spreadsheet, not only see where my entries were and exits were and things like that, but I can actually bring up the screen and see what the status of that market was at that time to see, oh, wow, geez, I didn't look at this, or I should have looked at that. And he liked that concept, and it seems to be working good with me. It takes a little bit longer for me when I'm capturing my trades and setting them up to put them in the spreadsheet and everything. But all in all, I've been going back and referencing them if I've had a losing trade, and then I'm learning from it. So I think it's a good thing. So if you are trading, keep a daily log. Log every trade that you take. And I'll post a link, and I'll put an example of what I have out there in case you want to try and use it. But I recommend getting a screenshot of your screen right as you're taking your trade, and then you can come back and reference it. I think it's really a good tool, and I want to pass on any improvements that I found on the system as I go along. So he went and looked at my trading log, looked at some of the trades that I made. There was a couple I had questions on, so we brought them up, and he showed me, like, well, there was a couple of them where, whoa, I wasn't looking at the overall trend, and I was trading against a trend, and no wonder I took losses. And that was when I took some of my losses on that week when I had only a 40% win rate. I took some trades that were against the major trend, and the big thing is trade with the trend. You've probably heard, if you're a trader, the trend is your friend. Okay, so remember that. Always trade with the trend. I got that in big letters now in my office. Let's see, he was pleased with my account. When we had my meeting, my account was up about 3.5%, and he was pleased with that. He said, that's very good. And I asked him, what should I be looking for as far as goals for the week or the month? And he said, well, really, there is no set, numbers that you should be looking at. It's based on your trading plan and your goals. So I have a plan to meet with Greg and go over my goals, so I'll be able to set, what am I looking at? What's my goal percentage per month? And he doesn't recommend looking at my account weekly. He's recommending going more on a monthly basis, because you can have those dips. You have a really good week, a really strong week, and then a bad week. But in the end, they balance out, and that's what I saw. So I'm going to start tracking daily, but really looking at the big picture on the end of the month. And from now on, instead of doing a week or every other week update on my account, I'm going to do them at the end of the month. A little more realistic numbers there to deal with. So basically, when I wrapped up, he said, let's have another session in 2 or 3 weeks. He said, focus on only taking good trades. Take the time. I got into a point, where, I'm just trying to trade just for the sake of trading, and maybe taking some trades that I shouldn't have. So he said, be careful. Only take strong trades, and we'll revisit in a couple of months, or a couple of weeks. But he was really happy with my progress, and I was happy. He had some great advice to share with me. Emmanuel's a great coach. I'll be setting up another session with him and going forward. So I look forward to starting month 2, and really looking forward to my session with Greg. So, okay, folks, that's it for now. I'm Bill McManus, Making of a Millionaire, and here's to your success. Bye now.